Yes.
You know, that's why, Rishi, I feel like it's so important for you and for Syncopation to be part of SoundChk, because, you know, you guys are an inspiration for bands to think like that.
Yes.
To not have this fear of, you know, having certain elements in the, I don't want to diss vocalists like that, but, you know, certain elements that work. Man, what did you do in this song? Such beautiful melody, yeah. Such a beautiful piece of music, really.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Superb, yeah. But tell me, how did you think of this beautiful tune?
It kind of happened, I'd say. You know, we started. I was just jamming up, and you know, it just happened. You know.
That's awesome, yeah. Tell me, Rishi, I know that your sound has a jazz influence, but at the same time, do you also indulge in different genres? Like, you know, I mean, of course, in today's day and age, you can't really have one genre.
Right.
But do you also, like, you know, indulge in some, like, you know, bringing in some Indian influences or anything?
Well, I mean, like it all's gone in, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it's all got to come out somewhere, and
I wanted to hear that. Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, like I grew up playing rock in the early days, and then a lot of pop in Australia when I was there. I guess it's all mixed up.
Yeah, but this is your home, right? I mean,
Yes.
Syncopation is your home.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
your life.
Absolutely.
And how old is the band?
Well, the band I think goes back now since 2009, and that's when me and Nikhil.
Wow.
He's the OG.
Okay, you're the OG. Okay.
Yes.
I would say Rishi would be the OG because, you know, when he was 9, I wasn't an idea. I wasn't born yet. But we basically, like, Syncopation initially was a trio, and we don't really focus so much on any genre specifically. You know, whatever that comes out. But for the most part, it's instrumental music.
That's awesome, yeah. You know, because very rarely do we have bands that are just instrumental. I mean, most of the time, like, there's always a, you know, you're worried about the audience being like, you know, it's not captivating enough. Let's get a vocalist.
Yes.
And you know, it always happens. I mean, most of the bands.
We lose a lot of gigs.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying, like, you know, there's a certain kind of fearless quality that you
Yes.
have, and
Yes.
you have this, you know, you believe in what you believe in. I mean, I really loved your. How do you think that? You know, did you work it out with Abhay that okay, I'm going to play tenor and you're going to play?
So I'm basically a tenor player, and
Did he bully you and say like, hey, listen, मैं तो alto ही बजाऊंगा?
no, he's actually very like helpful and all those things.
So,
But
in fact, the second part of the song, so he composed the saxophone bits. So I just came in and I stole everything from him. So it's his thing.
yeah, I'm the newest member, and anyway, मतलब rites of passage comes through him.
Oh, so you're one of the newest members.
I'm one of the newest member. He and I, we basically both joined right around the same time.
Tell me, are you like, you know, generally when Rishi writes the music, I mean, is it like on all the lines? Because, you know, when we are working with a guitar player, and do you guys, like, you know, write together at times, or you mainly write and then, you know, Sonic takes it away from
I'll
there?
come up with an idea, and
Yeah.
then they'll just burn it out.
Yeah.
You know, we'll just get in the jam room, and then Sonic will come up with an amazing bass line.
Oh
on top.
man, your sound
You
is
know.
so incredible.
He's absolutely incredible. There's no
Really
doubt about it.
Beautiful sound,
Yes.
and you know, and for music like this, you know, you really need a beautiful tight bass player, and you really add so much color and value. You know, because I was listening to it all the time.
Right.
It sounds so complete.
An experience has been great. It's usually like everybody for themselves, you know, but also a collective. So there's nobody who's like, you know, man, you know, like nobody gets super headstrong about this shouldn't happen or this should happen. And it's always like a open sort of format where mostly Rishi would bring in the melodies, but then we are completely free to do our thing.
You know, that's why, Rishi, I feel like it's so important for you and for Syncopation to be part of SoundChk, because, you know, you guys are an inspiration for bands to think like that.
Yes.
To not have this fear of, having certain elements in the, I don't want to diss vocalists like that, but, certain elements that work. Like,
Yes.
certain electronics, and like, it could be electronics, it could be a singer, it could be,
Right.
multiple singers, or like an Indian instrument, or, like you stick to the music, this is what you believe in. Yeah. Vatsal, it's most of the time like keyboard players, they kind of like work out the harmonies, and then the guitar player, sort of tries to emulate those voicings and stuff like that. Here it's probably the other way around, because he obviously writes the the changes and stuff like that. Or do you sometimes do you like put in your elements, and Rishi will say, no, yeah, let's stick to this voicing. How does it work?
I mean, that way it's free, because like he allows me to play whatever I want, and if he likes the changes I'm playing, he'll be like, yeah, let's go with this.
But it's really beautiful to work with everyone here.
Yeah,
because
so-
I think everyone is so easygoing.
Yeah, I could
it's a
tell
good
from the
hang.
music.
It's a really good hang post gigs also. So
Yeah.
it's like we all kind of really chilled out.
Yeah. I've spoken to Abhay before, but this is a very important thing what I'm going to ask you right now, because you play for so many different outfits. What's your experience been? And I know that you've spoken about Rishi before, but just for camera again.
There's a funny story about us meeting for the first time.
Yeah, let's listen to that.
So
we all love funny stories.
So we were at a gig when this is my old band.
Okay.
And Bhanu was the guitar player. He was rather an exceptional guitar player. And so he wanted his guitar amp, to which he politely refused. He first smirked at us, and then he was like, no chance. Something like that. And that's when I realized, okay, I must see who this guy really is. And then we heard him, and then we were like, wow. So yeah, I look up to him the most in terms of getting the melody going, and also how to run a band with ease. I think that's just something.
I think you guys are a great family, that makes amazing music. And what's really nice is, the genre that, like the kind of music that you all make has always been timeless, And speaking of timeless stuff, here's a little something for you guys. It's a brand that I really like. It's called Moha, and it's a brand that makes products out of organic products.
Right.
So some really cool stuff here, some creams and some oils, and some.
Fantastic.
And this is especially something that I use. It's a sunscreen.
Cool. Okay. Right.
Don't wear many clothes. So.
Yes.
So yeah, this is something I really use. It's a sunscreen, but whatever.
Superb.
It's a little something for all of you guys. Hope you guys love it. Let's take a picture.
Yes. Thank you so much.